Ben Johns. Born in 1999 to a family of sports lovers and sports players, the young Ben Johns took the pickleball world by storm. At the age of 24, he's the best pickleball player in the world. He's number one in men's singles, men's doubles, and mixed events, winning gold medals across the various events he's taking part in. More so, he's won more gold medals than any person playing pickleball at the moment. Johns originally hails from Laytonsville, Maryland, where he was homeschooled, but he currently resides in Austin, Texas. As earlier stated, young Ben comes from a sports-loving family. He's been playing racket sports since he was 8, tennis especially, winning medals as a junior and at age group contests. His elder brother, Collins, is also a top seed in pickleball and they partner for the doubles event. One would have expected the young man to continue and perhaps become a child prodigy in tennis, but it wasn't to be so. At the ripe age of 17, he experienced burnout in tennis, and that was all it took to pique his interest in pickleball. He transitioned as a senior in high school, and by 20, he had won it all, dominating the sport, beating everyone left, right and center. Of course, there is no denying the fact that his experience as a former tennis player has helped him out a lot. Benjamin Johns has won over 50 gold medals, including 11 Triple Crown medals. He has won some of the most prestigious pickleball tournaments, including the US Open Pickleball Championships. He's currently the highest-earning pickleball player in the world and also has endorsement deals from Franklin Sports and others. We hope Ben doesn't get quickly bored with the sport. It's going to be great watching him grow as the sport grows too. Simone Jardim. This Brazilian native and the only Brazilian on our list has dominated women's pickleball since 2015 when she turned pro. Born in 1979 in Santa Maria, Brazil, Jardim has won more PPA titles than any other woman in the sport. Not only is she the women's singles champion, she's also the champion in the women's double and the top seed in women's pro doubles. Between 2016 and 2019, she thoroughly dominated the women's division of the sports, winning gold in the US Open women's singles 4 consecutive times, and is also a 2-time Triple Crown winner in the US Pickleball Championships. Jardim didn't start her foray into racket sports with pickleball, she started as a tennis player. The 42-year-old pickleball star came to the United States at the age of 18 on a tennis scholarship to play for Auburn University. But for some reason, she won't remain at Auburn. She would transfer to Fresno State University, where she will become a 2-time All-American in women's doubles tennis. She studied mass communications and journalism at Fresno State, graduating and earning a BA in the process. After graduating from college, Jardim joined the tennis coaching crew at Fresno State as an assistant tennis coach. She was also a coach for the College of William and Mary. She turned pro in pickleball in 2015, and a year later she was dominating the sport, winning triples twice. Jardim lives in Naples, Florida, the unofficial capital of pickleball, where she currently runs a pickleball academy called Peak Performance. At 42, Jardim is no longer young, at least in sports age. Will she stay atop for much longer? Only time will tell. Tyson Mcguffin. 31-year-old Tyson Mcguffin is the second best male pickleball player in the world. This native of Lake Chelan, Washington, actually found it difficult to learn to play the sport. That's a bit surprising, considering his level of expertise at the moment. However, when he learned it, he quickly became one of the best. Here's a bit of motivation for anyone having difficulty learning something. Tyson was a wrestler in high school and the son of a high school wrestling coach. And then by college, his love had turned to tennis. Mcguffin turned pro, playing out of Yakima Tennis Club, where he was a player and also a tennis coach for many years. Tyson turned pro in 2015, and since then he has risen to become one of the most recognizable faces in the sport and also one of the most accomplished players in pickleball. Tyson Mcguffin is currently a 5-time Grand Slam winner and also a 4-time national champion. His rise in the sport was meteoric. He turned pro just 6 months after being introduced to the sport and then winning his first silver medal in his first year as a pro. What's more, he's always placed top 5 in pro pickleball in all 3 events, singles, doubles and mixed doubles. This is indeed a great feat. Sponsored by Selkirk, Mcguffin is also a gifted tennis coach. He's been able to bring his 6 years of coaching experience in tennis into pickleball coaching. When he's not playing pickleball, he is teaching pickleball or hosting his podcast. At 31, there's a lot for this father of 2 to play for, and we look forward to how much more he can achieve in and with the sports. Lucy Kovalova. Kovalova was a former student of Jardim and is a top seed in women's pickleball. We're sure her former tennis teacher would be proud of her. Lucy is ranked number 1 in women's doubles with top seed Simone Jardim. She is a 1-time Triple Crown winner, a 2-time gold medalist at the US Tournament of Champions, a 4-time gold medalist at the Nationals, and a 9-time medal winner at the US Open. Miss Kovalova is originally from Slovakia, and people have wondered if it's got anything to do with her style of play. Lucy puts on her game face, which never cracks irrespective of how the play is going. She has an aggressive style of playing, taking the game to the opponent, and yet her facial expression seldom changes, never softens up, never shows signs of frustration, just poker face. That's the Kovalova that we know. She partners with top seed Matt Wright for mixed doubles, both on the court and off the court. They are not married to each other, however. We have cause to think that they are in a romantic relationship. Lucy Kovalova is sponsored by Fila Pickleball and Onyx Pickleball. Fila makes her apparel while Onyx makes her paddle. The 31-year-old right-handed player loves to shop when she stops playing or teaching pickleball and tennis. Matt Wright. Pickleball players come from all over the place and from various backgrounds, just like Matt Wright, who is a corporate attorney when he's not playing pickleball. 46-year-old Matt is one of the top singles pickleball players and also a top seed for mixed doubles, where he partners with his Slovakian beau, Lucy Kovalova. Like many star pickleball players, Wright started as a tennis player. He played for the University of Michigan. He turned pro in 2016 and has since risen to the top of the sport. The Kansas-based attorney stands at 6'2", which gives him an advantage in the sport. He is sponsored by Onyx. He won his first gold medal in the year that he started playing pickleball professionally. This was in the mixed doubles when he partnered with Lucy Kovalova, and their partnership hasn't stopped to date.